Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a replay in a brand new tank that I got, the Skorpion G. Now, why do I have the Skorpion G? Well, yesterday was Friday, so I was playing with Curtis, and Curtis, with his usual generosity, decided to gift me it. He opened some war chests, got a T-32 Proto, which he already had, got the gold for it, and then decided to treat me to a Skorpion G. Which is a tank that I was very excited to receive off him, because I played the SU-130PM, and it's fun, but the inaccuracy annoys me. Whereas this is just not as fast, fully traversable turret, mind you, bigger, so not as much camo, but it is more accurate. So, in this game, I am actually platooned with Curtis in either the T-103 TD or the SU-130PM, I can't remember which. And we are on Fisherman's Bay, top tier, I believe. No, we're not. There's tier 9 because the artillery's tier 9, or one of them is. And yesterday was actually quite a good day for me strength 3 wise. I got my E50M, so I finally have that. As to when you will see the E50M gameplay, I have no idea because I've just got so many replays. And in fact, speaking of that, I've just decided now that I'm actually going to do another double upload today. So there'll be a video in the Skorpion G this morning, and then later this evening I'll upload another one in. By the way, check out that shot. Had to interrupt myself. This was my second game in the Skorpion G, by the way, and I'm really just trying to test the accuracy of it to see if it is more accurate than SU-130PM, and that shot was beautiful. But yeah, the second game's going to be in LHM TV, the Tier 8 British Light stock, in either my second or third game in that. But that was from a few weeks ago, so you're going to notice that the map and everything's a bit different. But either way, could I said this was my second game, you're going to see I'm playing a bit further back, which is kind of where Skorpion should be. In the first game on Mountain Pass, it didn't end so well for me, but I kind of ended up in a brawl on a corner against 7772s, which obviously they won. So, learning my lesson, I've decided to come back and snipe a little bit. And you saw I was trying to lead the shot on that light tank, but he turned out at the last moment. And really, it's just keep an eye on the map. We have no really looking down the one line. By the way, that shot on a Vanguard. Again, like the French line I hit before the bat chat, already in my second game of the Skorpion G, I'm falling in love with it because I'm actually hitting shots that I don't think the SU would have hit. Like, I know what you're thinking, it was only like 200 damage, and it was at a light tank moving in a straight line, but I hit a Vanguard and killed him at a decent distance. That's all that matters. One of the best shots of my life, one of the most important shots. God, I hate Vanguard so much. You know it's bad with a tank that you hate so much when something like that makes you feel so good. I've decided that I don't like this part of the map anymore, so I'm getting the fuck out of here. Using the Skorpion G speed to run away. And something I want to mention, equipment I'm using on the Skorpion G, gun rammer, coated optics, camo net. I'm not using vents or anything. Why do I use that? Yes, you do want to play at a bit of a distance, but I'm not entirely sniping. The reason I've got the camo net and the optics together is I feel that that build gives me the best chance of carrying games. And what I mean by that is, in a Skorpion G, which has kind of got no armor and quite a big target, you want to sit at the back. But if your team doesn't want to spot anyone, or you end up on your own in a game, being able to outspot the enemies is going to be critical. So I've done everything I can to try and help that. Hence the coated optics to try and outspot people, and the camo net to increase my chances of spotting them before they spot me. So this is kind of my solo build. I can still snipe from the back, but if need be, I feel more comfortable carrying a game solo with this build. Now, I'm not really familiar with TD positions and where I can get shots at certain places, so you see I'm just kind of winging it, driving around, trying to find a place where I can shoot at someone. Now, scary moment here, that is a turtle or a tank or whatever. It's got a derp gun in a Skorpion G. Thankfully, he's a bit preoccupied with our light tank who's hunting after him. So after I get a shot at him, he actually fucks off, which is very nice for me. But you're going to see we've lost A1, A2, so I'm actually constantly moving and adapting with the map to try and stay near teammates. So we've got some teammates in the town, and we've got this medium tank in center, but he's not long for this world. Do get a nice shot on the side of the Drago without getting spotted, and I'm going to pull back behind this building. And again, this is my position now, because I do have teammates near me. The artillery's in the town, got some heavies in the town, including the Conqueror. This is going to be my position. Now, the enemy Skorpion G is up there, as well as the UDAS, and the enemy Skorpion G is going to poke out. I'm going to fire a blind shot at him, just so he disappears, and I do hit him. Now I activate the food consumable for a bit of a reload, and now something's about to happen here, right? So what's going to happen is, I'm looking at the tanks heading towards the town. But there's an ML1 and a Skorpion G and a UDAS in front of me, so I'm thinking I'm going to leave the team to deal with the other guys, and I'll try and deal with these guys. So the ML1, going to poke out, aim for his lower plate, but right as I fire, he backs up, so only his upper plate is showing. With the angle it was at and him being above me, I can't pen that. Now, again, looking at our artillery, our Jagdpanther's in a fight. And again, I'm kind of relying on him here to deal with this. I'm going to try and see if I can get a shot across to help him. Try a blind shot on the T-44. That would have been beautiful if I hit that, but unfortunately I did not. Now our Jagdpanther 2 deals with the other enemy tank, the Dragon, which is amazing. He's doing a great job right now. Now, I just need the people in the town, the Conqueror and someone else, to go help the Jagdpanther 2 deal with that T-44. So I get a shot into the UDAS, set him on fire. And I don't get spotted thanks to the bushes between us. Finish him off. And now, T-44, he's on low health, so I'm thinking, alright, the Jagdpanther 2, the medium tank, and the heavy tank going over there can all deal with him. So, alright, team can handle him. What I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to load high explosive, and I'll try and deal with the Skorpion G. But the T-44 picks up the Jagdpanther, and Skorpion G deals with whoever it was, and then the artillery steps in and slaps someone. And right now, this game changed real quick, because I was expecting that T-44 to be dead. And now, well, I went to go deal with the Skorpion, but now I have to back up, because I don't want to fight the Skorpion and then get shot in the side by the T-44. Now, we have a Conqueror in the town, but he's on low hit points, not doing much. The other issue is, I'm getting ready for this T-44, but I've forgotten that I've loaded high explosive for the Skorpion G. So as you can see, I still have high explosive loaded, which is not ideal. Because what we're going to see is, T-44 kills the Conqueror, he comes around, I hit him, but I don't kill him. Now, gonna keep the HE loaded, and now watch this shot. That was free aim. If anyone wants to tell me how the fuck that killed him, and how that hit, feel free to let me know in the comments below, but that was a bit of a ridiculous shot. Skorpion G shows up, we both miss, I'm now out of high explosive, and I've activated the food consumable. We're gonna trade shots here. The artillery fired a shot at me from A1, A2 area, so I know he's over there. I need to try and finish off the Skorpion. I am a one-shot for him, but he low rolls, which is very nice. And now I'm on 45 hit points in a tank with no armor against 2 artillery, so I'm shitting it right now. Now again, I've gone unspotted and I know there's an artillery at A1, so I'm going to go through the town the other way to avoid him. You hear one blind shot hit behind me, and now if you listen carefully, there's a second blind shot. Now, so I know one's at A1, at the north of the map, and I know one of them's down south somewhere. So I'm going to deal with the one down south. What I'm going to do is, because, well, I'll say down south, because I'm in a tank with no armor and 45 hit points, if any of the artillery land anywhere within about 15 miles of me, I'm going to die. So what I want to do is, I want to use my concealment, try and use my camo net and my optics to get the advantage on them and outspot them. So I want to stay in the center of the map, and I want to try and keep distance as well, because the closer you get, the easier it's going to be for them to shotgun you. So I'm trying to keep distance between us, and hopefully I can spot them from the center. So moving through, trying to find different bushes to use, and think about which way I want to go first. And although I know which are, like, where the artillery are, I don't know which one's at either side. Because there's a 212A and a German one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide to go down south first. And I'm going to check this corner, ideally. Well, not ideally to begin with, should I say. As I was noticed, I was quite tired at this point. Getting not too late, getting up to about 10 in the evening. But you're going to notice, because wait till you see my map awareness on this. So I'm coming down, keep an eye on the map as I race down here. artillery gets spotted. Takes me a good second and a half to notice. But the accuracy of the Skorpion G is beautiful. Beautiful shot there. Hardly any of his tanks show him. And then I start going forward and I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to back up. And now I've got an even smaller shot. And you see I can see him, saying I can't see him. Pixel snipe. That was so important to be able to kill him there because I didn't get spotted. So if I had to drive any closer and get spotted, that would not have been good. But this is why I love this tank and what I was hoping it would be. I was worried, even though it's got a really accurate gun, that it would just miss a lot like the SU-130PM. But already, even though this is slower than an SU, and it's got less camo than an SU, and it's got less alpha than an SU, the accuracy alone makes me like this tank. Because it's still got good enough camo, and it actually has a fully rotating turret, and it's still fast for TD. So, absolutely loving this tank, and again, a big thanks to Curtis for gifting me it. Now, you're going to see I'm driving towards the A1 area, and this is the scary area, because there's a lot of buildings that already could be hiding behind, ready to shotgun me. So, time for me to move in. Now, a teammate kept pinging down south, like J1. But the thing is, as I said earlier, I know from when I was fighting the Skorpion that there wasn't artillery up here. Now moving very slow, getting ready to be extra quick on the trigger finger. And I could low roll, not one-shot him, but hopefully, with the 490 Alpha, I'm hoping I'll one-shot him, because he's got 460 health, I believe, the 212A. Very slowly trying to find a shot, in case he's hidden behind any of these bushes. And what's going to happen, he's going to say, I don't see anyone, nor I get spotted. Now, teammate again is pinging down south. I don't think he's there. But I pop up here and don't see him. What I'm thinking is, okay, so it's possible he's down there, but I don't think he is. I think he's gone down the A line and snuck into the town to hide behind one of the buildings at, like, D9, near the water's edge. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to drive down south, check where our teammate pinged, just in case. But what I actually want to do is, I want to head into the town from the opposite side, and kind of head to F9 on the other side of the town at the water, and hopefully, what I'm thinking is, if I can spot the artillery from across the water, and keep a distance between us, I can then finish him off without any danger. But of course that assumes he's moved to that other area, because he's not gone through the base, but again, if he's a good player, he wouldn't have gone through the base, because he wouldn't want me to know where he's at. But either way, there's been quite a long cat and mouse game, even in a fast TD, let alone if you're in a slow one, but this is just what you have to do when you're in a tank with this shit armor against artillery. And I have had a bad experience on Fisherman's Bay before. I was in a light tank, 200 LT, and I was actually on track for a Kolobanovs, and I got left against 2 artillery during it, in my 200 LT, got spotted by the Bat Chat, tier 10, and moving full speed, weaving left and right, he hit me and killed me. So that is forever in my head when I'm running around on Fisherman's Bay trying to do this. The other part is that looking at the result I've had so far, I'm pretty confident this will be a first class or an ace. And I'd really like to get an ace in my second game, the evening that Curtis bought me it, so that I can do a video on it the next day. So I was actually really hoping to get an ace tanker or first class to show for it. Does he still moving in? And our teammates pinged somewhere, which is where I want to go to look across to see if I can spot the artillery. And the other thing is, the good news about it taking so long to see him is hopefully he's relaxed a little bit, so he's not going to be as quick on the trigger finger if he shows up. That's what all you can hope for, really. Right, coming down here, gonna get ready to try and spot across. Avoid the dead tank. And the brown alert moment, he's there, looking my direction, but I was quicker on the trigger. So, big sigh of relief. I was actually, heart was pumping for that one. And with the win, that was my 6th kill, so a top gun. That was a Pascucci's, because I killed 2 artillery. And you're going to say, with 4900 damage, it was a high caliber, and an ace as well. So an ace in my 2nd game, 200k profit, and I really enjoy this tank. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.